Hey, what's up, everybody?
What's going on?
This is Tony.
And I'm Jenny.
And we are Lido Loca, and this is the cruise live stream on Tuesday night. It's Tuesday Night Live.
Wow, that was a mouthful.
All right, guys, welcome to the show. Hey, let me just, can I let you know what's happening here?
Go ahead.
All right, this is the cruise live stream. We will answer cruising questions, but everything that we talk about is not going to be cruising. So just so you know, if you have a question that we would like, if you have a question you'd like us to answer, type question in capital and then ask your question so that we can see it. We'll say some hellos, but I don't know what's going to happen, Jenny.
No, I mean, that's why it's hashtag.
It's unscripted.
Chit chat.
Is it hashtag chit chat?
Chit chat.
I don't think you ever used that word in life. Chit chat.
I absolutely do.
Chit chat. Look, on a serious note, before we get the show started, we've got to honor Sean and Steph. We lost Sean this weekend. I think most people out there know that. And we continue to pray for Steph. And we, the whole cruising community is here for them. It's weird when we have loss, especially of people that we've never met face to face, but we feel so connected to. I know a lot of people are in pain out there. And so collectively, let's take a moment and celebrate the life of Sean and everything that he brought to us, and just collectively agree that we will be here for Steph as a community going forward. So Sean and Steph, you know what I'm saying? That's hard.
It's really...
Don't start crying, Jenny. It's too early in the show. All right, so we'll transition from that. Let's get back into it. The show must go on because that's the way it is.
Yes.
That's the way it is. Big announcement. We're going to open the mail live on Thursday. We've never done a live viewer mail, cruise mail Monday from the locafam. So we're going to do it on Thursday. We're going to do it live, 6 p.m. Eastern. Interested to see how that goes. So we'll be here to show you what came in the mail and to talk about it and to hashtag chit chat with you guys as we go along. But so good evening, everybody. Those are the ground rules. If you're new, type new. We'd love that, and we'll try to call you out. If you have a question, type question first in some way that's in capitals so that we can see it. A big shout out to the Blue Crew that are here, keeping the room safe. They're really troll hunters. Like, that's what they're licensed in. They're troll hunters, and I don't like to be that public about it. But this is their job. We send all of our administrators to troll hunting school. They all have diplomas. Slinky, I didn't know if she was going to get through. We had to have a couple of conferences with the teacher, but she pulled through. And so a big shout out to the Blue Crew, keeping you safe in the room tonight from the trolls that live under the bridge. Because I'm Billy Goat Gruff. Emily Flanagan here in the house on the Blue Crew. The lovely Sarah Phillips. Emily's better half, Joe. And then, of course, Slinky Ingle King. I was just kidding. She was actually the valedictorian of the graduating class of Troll Hunter School. And they're glamping. I don't know what that is, but Jenny just told me that they're glamping. And what is glamping?
Like they're in their RV.
They're in their RV, glamping.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
They're watching us, yeah.
I don't know everything, Jenny.
Danielle and Sarah Phillips are in the house.
Of course, whenever we're in a fight, you're like, you always know everything.
Oh, he thinks he knows everything.
The lovely daughter Danielle is here, and I did mention Sarah already. It was Danielle that got left out because she's just an underclassman in Troll Hunter School. And so there you go. Chuck Spencer, thank you for the super chat. Chit chat. Such an odd saying. Let's introduce the new folks to Harry Larry Localucha. He never has his sound up. No, never. Harry Larry. That was him.
He took a rest, and you know what?
There's the intro.
Nope,
how about that?
That's the wrong one.
That's the intro. Are you ready for Harry? Have we built it up enough?
Yeah.
Oh, it's loud.
That's loud.
Oh, man. Oh, turn your headphones down.
Oof.
Ooh, holy moly. Harry Larry killed. Well, I didn't say turn them off.
I didn't turn them off.
I didn't say turn them off. I saw a question. Let's see what the question was.
Do you think that cruising will resume in June?
Yes. So I'm working on a video for later in this week. I'm not sure when it'll come out, but I'll talk about the reasons why I think June is feasible, but there's still some nagging reasons why June may not happen. And I'm going to lay that out in a video form. But yes, it ain't canceled till it's canceled. How about that?
Right.
I thought May was going to go for Royal until today. Kevin, have we booked a transatlantic cruise yet? Maybe. Maybe we have. How about that?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Cake Daddy's in the house. What's going on,
What's up, Cake Daddy? And we got Toy Obi. Thank you so much for the super chat. And Paul Vines. Thank you guys for the super chat. Much appreciated. Thanks for supporting the creativity. Get a little quiet, Harry Larry.
A little better.
A little better.
Oof.
Glamping is staying in a really fancy tent. Flamingo Pam. Thank you.
No.
That's a good answer. Fancy. I'm so fancy when I go camping. Is that what glamping is?
Yeah.
Is it oh, who is that? I can't remember what rapper that is. Less than a month till Godzilla Kong comes out. That's true, Artie. I don't know how I feel about that. That movie better be good. Royal Coco K tips. Cabanas worth it. Marissa, we've never been there, so I don't know. That's one of the places that we, we're going to go when all these cruises started getting canceled, but we haven't gone. I'm a cabana kind of person, though. I know cabanas cost extra money, but I like anywhere that's got my own personal shade where I can get away from people. I don't know what all the amenities of the cabanas are, but I do believe they probably have like a refrigerator and some drinks and stuff like that, depending on the price, I would say.
Yeah.
I would say.
Greg is in the chat. Greg is live with us. What?
Gregory is here. He was at our house and we're still cleaning up. Came home to do his laundry and just destroyed the whole place. What about that?
I know.
What about that?
He is something.
Beth and Jeff Janenke, we booked a cruise with Jenny for June, so I know it's going to go. She's got the good juju.
That's right.
Super chat.
Boom. Boom. So, Jenny.
So, Tony, I can't really hear you now.
Well, you can turn it back up. We'll turn Larry down.
Okay.
Turn it back up.
Oh, there's Gregory.
What's up, Gregory Aloysius? Oh, the super chat's maxed out. No wonder.
Oof.
Woo! How
My
about that?
goodness.
Gregory David. That's our son. Everybody say hello to Gregory. He's a handsome young man.
He is a handsome young
He's a
man.
good-looking man. We have to beat the women off of him with a stick. Sherry, that's a great question. What about people that can't vaccinate for allergic reasons but want to cruise? I only have one example that I know of. Saga Cruises, when they announced their vaccine mandate for passengers, which they haven't announced one for their crew members. They want all their crew members to be vaccinated, but it's not a mandate. But as they can get the vaccine, they will. They said at this point, this is a UK brand for older folks. The demographic sways older. There's no exceptions for them right now. So we don't know what the major companies are going to do in the US. They've been very non-committal on it. I don't see any exemptions for the Israeli cruise other than for kids or, everybody that's older than 16 has to get the vaccine. And so I think it's still uncertain. But yes, that's definitely going to represent a big part of the population, people that cannot get the vaccine or people that don't get the vaccine. And so who knows what the cruise companies are going to do. It could be a scenario where for the first 6 months, if they require a vaccine, there might be no exemptions and people will have to wait it out. As unfair or ungood that sounds. But I think right now these cruise companies are going to be focused on getting open in whatever way possible. I think there will be enough vaccinated passengers where they will be able to just do it with vaccinated people. So that's what I think. Rick Wade, have I heard when the test cruises will start? Will they have any in Galveston? Nobody has committed to test cruises, waiting on the next set of technical documents from the CDC. I checked that site today. There hasn't been any updates. And I believe once the next round of technical documents come out, maybe we will see some scheduled test cruises. But I do believe it's going to happen from Florida first, just based on what was said in the past. But who knows? Galveston's a good place to start some cruises out, too.
So JP Travels said maybe we'll be the inaugural on the Mardi Gras. And that's in October. So listen, as much as I would love that, I am really hoping that it goes out way before that so we're all sailing. But you know what? Our very dear friends have a group cruise at the beginning of September on the Mardi Gras.
Yes.
So I would hate for that to, be postponed again.
Sharing at sea, right?
Yeah.
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 And there's the lovely Retro Sarge, a man with a beard I only aspire to have. What's going on, everybody? Becca Gross is in the house. Lovey's Fat Life. Coos Cruisers. Scott Bogamel. Flamingo Pam. Hey Girl. Ellen Huffnall. I don't know if I said her in the Blue Crew.
I don't know.
JP Travel Adventures. Beverly Judica. Dylan Seaman. Laura Gill with a question. What are your thoughts on the survey sent out by RCL yesterday to some upcoming cruises? So I didn't see all of the survey questions, but they were based on potential health protocols. Right. I think they're just taking the pulse, right? This is a multi-billion-dollar business that doesn't want to make a lot of customers mad. The other thing that RCL is doing is they've gone back to their Healthy Cell panel, and they said, we want you to reevaluate these protocols that you gave us in light of the vaccine and the widespreadness of the vaccine. So to me, and based on my video today and based on what the CDC said yesterday, I think the cruise lines would like to cruise with vaccinated passengers, vaccinated crews, and not have mask and distancing. I think that's the end goal. I don't know if you can get there in the short term, but I think those surveys went out to really understand how many people would be pro protocol and anti protocol. How about that? Chuck Spencer, thank you for the super chat. Come and join the Patreon family for all if early small group fun. Yeah, so Chuck is trying to spoil the fun. We had a group of about 30 people for the last hour between 8 and 9, and that's really an intimate group, but it's part of the Patreon perks. You get extra videos, you get extra live streams, you get extra interaction. Check it out, Lido Loca. No, check it out, patreon.com/Lido Loca.
Do you have a frog in your throat?
No, it's just dry.
What do you think that's saying? How do you think that, you know?
I think maybe the first person had a frog in their throat.
Wow. Whilst I could probably help you, but sometimes the free cruises from the casino, I don't have that code, but if you send me your VIFP number, I can see if it is on your promotions, like that I can see.
That was a question from Wildstar. Everybody has to know what you're talking about, Jenny. All right?
Sorry.
All right. Not everybody's reading the chat.
Eddie yo, what's up from New York?
Wildstar asked, I earned a free Carnival cruise and I don't know how to go about booking it. Can you help me? Jenny can help with most things. If you have questions for Jenny, send her an email. Did you give your email address out?
No.
Send her an email, jbarnett@expediacruises.com. Jan Rantu, thank you so much for the super chat.
Thank you.
My super chat.
It's still a little loud. Tassalman, how are you?
JP Travel Adventures, what's your favorite My Vegas room? I haven't played My Vegas a lot, but the game that I used to like to play was
Pop Slots?
The con one.
Oh, like in the... Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember which one I like. I like them all.
I like the Wizard of Oz one also.
I didn't like the Wizard of Oz. I like the balloon one.
Yeah.
And then I like the one that they're in a bar filling up the thing, and then the wait like tips it over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the admins, can you post the Patreon link for Gina, please?
Thank you.
If you don't mind. If you don't mind.
Q's Cruises. How are you two?
There's Nautical Nurse Nancy. She just came back from vacation. She's giving away free stuff. So if you want to go, if you want free stuff immediately after the show, go check out Nautical Nurse Nancy. She has a live stream and they're giving away souvenirs, I think. I saw I think that's what the title said.
Yes.
Larry Thomas, hello, Tony, Jenny, and Locafam. Hope everyone is doing well. We are booked on the September and October Mardi Gras cruises. Let's go cruising.
Boom, 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 boom.
Let's go cruising. Thank you for the super chat.
Super chat.
Our friend Michael Anto Giovanni is here. He will be on the Celebrity Equinox on July the 1st. That's 4th. That's America's birthday. You know that?
No, we weren't on that.
America.
We were on Princess.
Birthday. Jenny, so we can look at this a couple ways, but what's it been like to spend the week with a man in his 40s now that you're not in your 40s?
Really?
Is it everything you dreamed it would be?
Oh, absolutely. It's amazing to be with someone that is 6 months younger.
Oh, it's not amazing?
Is it 6 months or is
It's
it?
not amazing?
It's 5.5 months.
How dare you?
It's amazing. Every day, no matter what our age is amazing.
This day's no
to
fun
be
because
with
it was
you.
cancellation day.
Yeah.
The
it
worst-
was a hard day today.
We're running out of furniture to break. We break furniture on cancellation day. Greg, some trophies that you left here. Sorry, buddy.
Sorry, honey.
It was cancellation day.
Yeah.
Terry's got a birthday cruise, August the 22nd on the Allure of the Seas. What are the odds it'll go? Good.
Yeah, I think so.
60%. 90%. It's on my birthday, for goodness sake. It should go. I'm
a
waiting
lucky
to
day.
book. Yeah, Larry, that's a good strategy also. I mean, there's no wrong way to go about it.
Right.
If you don't want to book right now because of the uncertainty, hold on to your money. If you want to book because you feel like you want to get in on it, do it. I tell you what, though, when people do start booking in 2022, 2023, the prices are going to be more. So I read the earnings call from NCL. I read the transcript from the earnings call from RCL. I read comments about earnings from Carnival. All three of them are very excited that they are getting to book cruises for higher prices in the future. Del Rio from NCL was like, I believe that there is a cruising boom coming because we are booking cruises at higher prices because the demand is high and the supply is low. So I can only see increased prices in the future until everything gets going again. And then I think that once the cruise ships have more ships sailing than they have people to fill them, then the prices will come back down. But I tell you what, you could be in for some sticker shock for the next couple of years, in my
agree.
opinion.
Agree.
Pia, do the cruise ships still need to do 3 months of testing? Look, the 3 months thing is not, I've never found that really well laid out. I've seen a couple people divine from the requirements what the timeline is. I think this next set of technical documents will probably have a very specific timeline and we will know better. Now, Del Rio from NCL said in that earnings call, it takes them 90 days to spin a cruise up from when the CDC says go. So that was the head of NCL that said that. So you could probably use that as good information. So once the CDC says go, then he felt, I mean, the way that he said it is they could be back to paying passengers in 90 days. So if that's the case, that's good. Timothy, I have 600 promotional onboard credit, but it doesn't show on my bill. When does that usually show up? Cruising Carnival.
It will show up on your sailing sign. It does not show up on your invoice.
Yeah, we had a couple good freak out moments for that. Like, where's the onboard credit? Like, and it didn't show up till we got on the cruise. So
Right. Well,
you're
let me
right
take,
in your
let me
freak
take
out.
that back. You will see. You should see it on your booking invoice, yes, but you will not be able to utilize it until you get on the ship.
Right.
Right.
But we've had some credit that we never saw until we got
It's
on the
group.
ship. Yeah.
Yeah.
Chris, in your opinion, Alaska a go or no go? You know, I think it's a go on some level. I think they're going to get maybe an exemption to the Passenger Vessel Services Act, and maybe later in the season you'll see some Seattle to Alaska. Again, I don't have any great insight on this. I'm just following along with the news, but it doesn't seem like that hard to get this exemption. We'll have to see how it turns out.
Well, and especially if U.S. will go by like other countries, right? Like that, they're just allowing you to sail within your,
This is the interesting
With,
thing.
like,
So
UK.
the big UK announcement today is that, so we had this last week. What is it today? Tuesday? So yeah, it had to happen last week. UK cruise brands canceled itineraries promising that they would replace them with other summertime cruises. Then we have the news out of the UK that there will be cruises and there will be domestic cruises. So, only UK to UK. So I believe that that's what could happen in the United States. But the thing that's hard for us is because of the Passenger Vessel Services Act, we can't just cruise domestically.
right.
So we still need a port to go to. So I really think it's going to turn out to be private islands, that kind of thing, to get started. But I don't know. I haven't. That's just me guessing. Just me guessing.
Well, let's go to Cozumel.
Am I saying that? Well, I mean, Cozumel's still on the board. You got the mayor
Exactly.
down there saying that there is a cruise line that's working with them to cruise in May. The big announcement hasn't happened, so that should be interesting. Somebody said, "Am I saying that Jenny is a cougar?"
That's right.
Yeah, she is. She is, man. Question: if they sell at 50 to 60% capacity and the ship is booked out, how will they decide who goes and who doesn't? Again, nobody's telling the secret sauce there. and we have different opinions on it. I believe they'll base it on who paid the most money. So they need the revenue, and I think if you got a budget cruise for $500 and somebody got the exact same cabin for $1,000, I think they'll keep the $1,000 person, so they give back less money. But that's my opinion on it. What was yours? Yours was something different. We talked about it last week.
What?
I can't remember. How do you think they'll decide who they kick off the ship if they have to reduce capacity?
I think that they're going to. I mean, what I was thinking was, at first, like it's instantly like, oh, you know what? Maybe we'll let the interior cabins, not go. But when you think about it too, the suites, yes, they're paying a lot of money, but a lot of times, a lot of things are inclusive in the suite, right? Like not the drink packages and that sort of stuff. So
yeah. Hello, Lisa Perkins. Hello, Cheryl. Beverly, can you use the 600 credit for excursions tips? I mean, it varies on the cruise line, but if that shows up as a credit on your shipboard account, you can use it for almost anything. So like on Royal, sometimes your credit shows up early and you can book excursions pre-cruise. But like if you're on Carnival and it doesn't show up until you get on the cruise ship, then wait to book your excursions once you get on the cruise ship. The only challenge for that, maybe they're sold out, all that kind of thing. But yeah, so if you're going to have a big $600 onboard credit, I wouldn't even prepay my gratuities because let the onboard credit cover your gratuities. So, but yeah, it just depends when that shows up. Question, I really like this question. Troy Dow, do you think balcony cabins are worth the money or go inside? I've always had balcony, but inside is a lot cheaper. So I still believe that if you want to cruise more, you can cruise more with a inside cabin. But if you can do whatever you can do to scrape up the extra money to get a balcony, get the balcony. I want the balcony every time. I didn't feel like that until we got our first balcony. And now I'm like, I still want to go on a lot of cruises, but I want to do whatever I can to get the balcony. I'll take a guaranteed balcony, which means it may be obstructed. But I love the balcony. I like it.
And also, search out also some of the cruise lines that, like, for instance, Carnival. Right there, they have some interiors that are actually like an ocean view.
Yeah.
Right. They have this window and a private like little deck, and outside, of course, it's attached to your cabin, but very easy to get to what you would call a balcony. So. Yeah.
Future Cruise Credit. I don't think you can buy Faster the Fun with Future Cruise Credit.
No.
I think that's Michael Wagner's question. I do think that you. That really just has to go to your cruise cabin cost, right? Future Cruise Credit.
Right. It's your cruise fare.
Yeah. Vicky says, what month's the best month to sail to the Southern Caribbean? I like warm weather. I love this question because I have not thought about any of this in a long time.
I know.
So I appreciate that. I tell you what, if you go during the traditional U.S. summer, it's going to be hot. And so I think if you like a nice warm without it being crazy hot, I would go in the spring. I would go like March, April, or I would go later in the year in the fall. But if you go when it's super hot in the U.S., super hot in Florida, it's going to be super hot in Southern Caribbean.
Yeah. Jeremy and Joanne, what's going on, you two?
Yeah. Hit the like button if you think I'm getting a cold. I'm not. I did take... we got the new... So the grass is out again. They just cut our grass. So I'm pretty sure I've got the pollen killing me right now.
Right.
I took a Claritin... And so everything's going into my throat.
Yeah.
My throat.
I know. During the
and I'm talking on top of it.
Yeah, during the weekend, I was having a little bit of a sore throat from my nose being clogged.
Lisa Perkins, you can kind of cash it out at the casino. You got to gamble on it a little bit, but you can cancel it out. Mary Toth, if our cruise goes next year, can Jenny bump us up to a balcony cabin? We've never had one. Jenny can certainly help you get a new cabin. So yeah, if you're not booked with Jenny, make sure you reach out. Jenny's got well over 1,000 cruises booked. Like, you may like to book on your own, but it's nice to have a free resource on top of that. So if you want some extra help for no extra cost to be looking out for your cruise, book with Jenny. jbarnett@expediacruises.com. Yeah, Sherry says, I think April or May is the best months to cruise. I like to cruise every month.
Right.
Like, we're trying to figure out where we can do that all the time. Eddie, thanks for the mojito. I tried one in Puerto Rico. I didn't like it. So I ended up giving it away to somebody at my table. So I would only have probably a sip of it. So maybe just send me like...
they make you feel better.
Send me like a coffee or something. Mm-hmm. Marissa says, what's your favorite thing to do see in San Juan, Puerto Rico?
So I enjoyed the port. I know that you had gone out with some locafam on one of the group cruises and found a, hole in the wall kind of place to eat, and it was lovely, right?
Yeah.
And then you walked around with the birds and...
Yeah, the first time you go there, I mean, the big thing is the fort. You can go tour the fort if you like that kind of thing. But then I don't know that they have it anymore. They did have a cool art installation there called Fortaleza Street, where they had all these umbrellas hanging. But any of those streets in Old San Juan, a lot of shops, a lot of food. It's a fun place to walk around. But the fort's definitely cool to see.
December Roberts is in the house.
What's up, December?
That's a great month to cruise, too.
Yes. Yes.
So.
What?
Yes, Cindy. Mrs. McDaniels. Yeah, so you can always book your own and then just transfer it. And, this way you are locking in what you're seeing and what cabin, because sometimes it may take a little bit for me to... Yeah.
Nitin Chandar. So this is great. I saw a comment on this today, and I asked a question, but I don't know that I got a response. Can you please make videos behalf of the crew members? What kind of videos would you like to see? Like, I don't really know any crew members, but we've talked about them several times trying to get back to work. But what do you mean? I guess that's what I'm saying. I would love an idea there. I appreciate it.
And not yet.
Eddie says the Fortaleza is gone.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That was a cool installation.
And not yet, but, put out some things on the Facebook group and let's see, some people may want to do that. It's such a big group that it's going to be pretty limited. So Tony and I have to kind of look through it, make sure that we can, maybe get like 40, 50 people at a time on excursions.
So Anne's asking, are there any group cruises planned for the October Mardi Gras group cruise? Yeah,
excursions,
any excursions. So we don't really know, honestly, what it's going to look like, too, until they start cruising.
Yeah, because I actually did have a conversation with my guy at Carnival, and that's kind of what he told me, like, to kind of hold off just a little bit because they don't know what the bubble's going to look like.
Right. Yeah, so we're a little hesitant to pre-book a whole lot of stuff because we don't really know what it's going to be. And then, just on the tail of what Anna's saying, if you want to cruise with us, we do have several group cruises out there well into 2022 and 2023. You can check that out, www.lidoloca.com / group cruise. I'm sure that's in there.
Jim, I'm so glad that you got your chat to work.
Hello. Way to go, Jim. Vonnevi Welch, thank you so much for the super chat. Lots of cruise talk tonight. Loving it. Can I get a Loca Dino? You can get a Loca Dino. He's not hotkeyed. Let's see. Let me do this. Is there audio? Are you ready for Locasaurus Rex?
Do it.
And then I have to switch the camera manually. Here we go.
Super chat. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Bam.
There you go. Thank you for the super chat.
Thank you, Vonnevi.
Yeah, lots of cruise talk. What do you guys? Nobody's asking
I
about
know.
White Castle.
It's
What's going on?
Well, it's so exciting, right? Like to just talk about the cruising and
P asked, when's the Mardi Gras group cruise? That's in October.
It is October
For Halloween. HALLOWW Halloween. Mary says, do y'all like Senior Frogs? We don't drink much, but it's that cruise life. We had a great time at Senior Frogs in Freeport. And it was fun. My brother got up. He's in the house. Retro Sarge got up and he shook his moneymaker, and they gave us all free shots. And that was interesting in its own right.
It was really just such a great time. There is actually a video up on YouTube.
Yes.
On the Liberty.
Yes.
If you want to see Retro doing his thing.
Daniel Fields, if your group cruise is big enough, can you get special events on the ship just for a group? Yeah, so we've done... I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, we've done things like, cocktail parties, that kind of thing. That's kind of the goal is the way that we like to do it is we don't want to script out everybody's cruise because you're paying a lot of money to go on your cruise vacation, but we call them connection points. So if you go on a group cruise with us, the night before the cruise, we usually have a meet and greet, a meet up like at a restaurant, get to know each other. Then once we get on the cruise, we have another kind of meet and greet. Everybody tries to learn each other's name. And then there's one or two events throughout the cruise. So it could be a cocktail party. We usually try to do something like have a karaoke night. And then the main thing that we do is we try to have the same dining time so we can catch up and see what everybody else has been into. But we go on excursions. Really, for Jenny and I, we just try to make ourselves as available as possible. The cruise days are long when we go on the group cruise. Like, it's from early in the morning to late in the night. But yeah, it's not overly scripted, but there will be group activities that you can come to or not come to, and we kind of call them our connection points. And we give away trophies, boat on a base. How about that?
Boat on a base.
Good question. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much. That's right, D-Hawk. You did hear the words White Castle. Pretty soon it'll be in Florida, and I'll be excited.
Couple of more days, right? Like about 3 more weeks.
I hope.
Yeah.
Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are calling. We are sailing on the oasis of the seas Thanksgiving week. I have no question, the man says, just speaking it into being.
That's right, oh, Danny boy.
We speak your name. Yes, I think that's awesome.
Oasis of the seas.
What that's good, Sarah. Ship. Yeah, Don, we got to go on a group cruise with Don, actually.
Yeah.
You know, I tell you what I like from the Blue Iguana for breakfast. I don't like eggs, so I'm not huge on the breakfast burrito. So, I mean, I will get the breakfast burrito with no eggs, sausage, the crispy potatoes, a lot of cheese, salsa. But I like that arepas, the sweet corn cakes that they have.
Oh, yes, you do. I don't like them so much.
Yeah, well, I don't know what's wrong with you, but they're delicious.
Well, I just got to say, I am looking so forward to street eats.
Yeah.
On Mardi Gras.
Yeah.
Because they have my all-time favorite.
Yeah.
A falafel sandwich.
Oh.
I'm so excited.
Aren't you just waiting for a Guy's Burger? At this point,
No.
even though you don't love Guy's Burger, I mean, wouldn't you take it?
I would take it, absolutely.
That's
the
right.
The smell and the... yes.
That's right.
Yeah. Because they have great smell.
Cruising complete. I saw the story from the Cruise Center. Oh, I didn't see it from Cruise Center. I saw another site report it and then immediately pull it down. So I don't know what to think about it. The fact that that story went away makes me leery of it, but I continue to look for it out in the internet.
What story is that again? I'm sorry.
There was a story that popped up yesterday that said Carnival crew members had got a email calling them back to service, and then it immediately disappeared on a fairly reputable site. So I don't know what happened. Michelle B, you're my kind of people. You don't like eggs either. I'm the same.
As I got older, because, you know, I'm 50.
That's right.
I never really liked eggs, but I eat them now. I like them.
Blah.
Yeah.
Blah. DBLIGNC664. Could I suggest getting a new name? So hard getting a White Castle local because they don't franchise. I didn't know that. That makes a lot of sense, though.
It does.
That's probably why they're not everywhere.
Yeah. So I don't eat tomatoes, which is nasty. You love tomatoes.
I do love tomatoes. Sherry Awesome, Sunset Travel, all about the eggs. Nathan C, coffee for me for both, a coffee on you for both of us next week. Thanks for the tips, advice, help on travel, and thanks Jenny for being so attentive when booking a cruise.
Oh, well, thank you, Nathan.
Nathan C, thank you for the super chat.
It's very sweet.
Super chat.
So Jim said he'll eat your eggs.
There you go. Yeah, that's the way we do it, man. I tell you what, a lot of us have talked about discrimination and hate and being wronged lately. I'll tell you where I get wronged the most is when I go to like a Cracker Barrel or a Denny's or anybody that has a breakfast menu. There are very little options for non-egg eaters. So every time I have to order at one of these stupid breakfast places, I got to work out some sort of agreement with my table mates. Like, hey, if I get the eggs, will you eat the eggs? What kind of eggs do you like? Can I trade you some eggs for some bacon? Like, and then whenever you try to special order at this place, they nickel and dime you like crazy. Like, I don't want eggs. I just want some bacon. I just want some hash brown casserole. I'd like some sourdough toast with butter and jelly. And then all of a sudden, I got 18 different charges a la carte when the same thing came with eggs. But I don't want eggs on my plate. Man, that turned sideways quick. But I am now angry at egg places, Jenny. And it's your fault.
Right, let's talk about lunch at the Italian restaurant.
Nope. I'm not talking about food at all anymore.
Oh, I had some corned beef hash this weekend over at my mother's.
Good for you. Did you get eggs too?
Yeah.
Kill you with the a la carte. Did your mom charge you for the eggs?
Nope. And she made good bacon too.
That's a beautiful thing. Terry Benson, I promise to never complain about the mustard drill again if we can only get cruising. But good news is that the mustard drill are going virtual. I really hope that's true. Like, wouldn't that be a big kick in the knees if all of a sudden everything washes out where you don't need a social distance, you don't need mask, and then all of a sudden they're like, so yeah, we don't need the e-muster I'd be like, nah, you promised.
And you made
promised
it look
the
so
mustard.
good.
Promised.
Yes, that's a VW Lego right there.
That's a VW Lego, yes. Don't get the combination. Say, hold the eggs. I do it all the time. Get the combination. But then they're cheating me, Bill. They need to give me something else.
Well, I mean, sometimes, they'll give you extra hash browns, won't they?
They charge you.
No, they don't.
100%. 100%.
Well, then get hard-boiled eggs.
Why?
Because they're delicious.
Why?
So then we can make some egg salad. Oh, I could go for an egg salad sandwich on toast right now.
That's right. There's a lot of stuff good for me I don't like to eat.
So good.
All right. I'm just angry now.
Why are you angry? So you can get oatmeal. You can get... you see, Bill is saying that they'll give you a substitute.
No, they won't. I've tried it, Jenny. I've been living this anti-egg life my whole life. Beverly Judica, we have played left, right, center on a group cruise before. Never Cards Against Humanity, but that sounds fun. I don't want eggs anywhere near my food.
He is very difficult
Look,
with his food.
I don't want my food to touch each other, and then I don't want food that I don't like to be near me. All right, how about that? I've been trying to eat eggs, though. I've been making them myself.
You've been doing very good.
I've been making some omelets. I'm trying to learn the ways of the egg.
And they're not horrible.
They're horrible.
No, they're not.
They're horrible. That's right. I want a Brooklyn bagel. Lori Lewis, thank you so much for the super chat. We rent a condo in Orlando, pre-Port Canaveral cruises. You're welcome to stay with us so you can get White Castle for 7 days in a row.
What?
Hey, man, that's... Be careful what you wish for.
Super chat.
Boom. You know what I like for breakfast? I like a bagel, toasted, smoked salmon, cream cheese, onion,
Some chives.
capers, tomato. They ain't got that at any of these breakfast places. And some hash browns.
You know where they have that?
With a side of bacon. What?
C-Day lunch.
I know. We got to get back cruising. Man, I have the best breakfast on cruises. I get prosciutto. I get cantaloupe. I get lox and bagels. I get some sort of potatoes. And they don't grief on me at all.
How about that?
Well, I'm glad everybody got the egg substitute. I'm glad it worked. Jenny's gotten out of speeding tickets before and I haven't. So just because it works for you
In the same place.
doesn't mean it works for everybody. Okay?
My favorite ticket that I got out of was when you and the kids were in the car.
Now, I got to the point where I got so annoyed with Jenny getting out of speeding tickets. When I would get speeding tickets, I would be like, could you give her a speeding ticket? No, officer, she was definitely speeding. She's got nowhere to go. She's definitely speeding. Can you give her a ticket? I never said that. I just always sit quietly.
I got a good ticket in Charlotte, though.
Yeah, and then you're trying to say that you're not, you weren't even speeding.
I wasn't even speeding. Ex-Gregory, he was in the car.
Yeah. Well,
I am out of coffee.
sounds like a personal problem to me.
Think I can have some of your water right there?
Of course you can have some of my water.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Oh, thank you. Michael said he loves the haircut. Yeah, the problem with being a short hair guy, though, is you got to get it shaved a lot. I need to do that.
Your mother put up a cool picture today of you.
No, she didn't. My mom put a picture of me up with a perm. My dad taught me. He didn't talk me. He kind of like said, hey, you got to get a perm. When I was in the 8th grade, it was horrible.
I used to go with my dad to get perms, too, around 8th grade.
Yeah, I bet you look good with a perm.
I did.
I did not.
I want to get a perm now.
Do it.
I do. I want like a body wave.
I dare you.
Well, as soon as I get the shot, I am going for a better.
I got to leave right now. I'm just getting annoyed.
What?
The proper White Castle breakfast is 6 cheeseburgers with extra pickle and a large Coke.
That's right.
Not some bun with square sausage and egg on it.
See, there are eggs. So Tony will eat eggs.
I didn't take
as
my
long
medicine
as...
tonight. I just want to say. I eat eggs and stuff. I mean, we're not crazy over here. I mean, cake. All right.
Okay.
And then, the other thing I can't figure out that's
What?
like, another language is how to order potatoes at Waffle House.
What?
Yeah, hash browns got 45 names at Waffle House. You got to get them smothered, smacked, licked, tripped, karate chopped. I don't know. Julie Wazowski, I don't know if my mom tagged me in that, so that's good. But Jenny sure found it and thought it was funny.
I did. I love that picture.
The beach life is here. What's up, honey? Yes, smash the like button. I dare you. If you smash the like button, crazy things will happen. Primarily, the little thumb will get illuminated, but that's crazy in my book, all right? What other time in history could you click something that looked like a thumb and it would turn from white to blue? No other time in history. So if you're not doing that, you're missing out. It's like eggs.
So Firestorm, Matt,
Yeah?
said only 6 cheeseburgers. That's a rookie number.
I still had to work. I mean, I couldn't go and explode. You know how White Castles are, man. Come on.
Well, and I was gonna say we should go have them before the group cruise in October.
Yeah.
But that might be a mistake.
Man, you get White Castles before the group cruise, you're going to get priority embarkation. Because people will get out of the way.
This is true.
It's kind of funny.
Real life cruises from Australia. How are you?
Livers and onions. I'll join you in the hate of that also. Long live the blue sweatpants. That's right.
That's right. See, now I love liver and onions. I gotta say, I love what did I used to eat? The gizzards and the livers. Oh, so good.
Anything that's really unidentifiable, you shouldn't be eating.
Well, listen, anything fried is good.
Yes. Texas Pepito likes Whataburger better than White Castle. There you go.
Donna, we are gonna talk merch.
Chuck Spencer, double plate, dark, scattered, covered, smothered, and chunked. All right, so double plate dark. Is that well done? Scattered. I think covered is cheese. Chunked has got ham in it. I don't know what scattered and smothered is.
Oh, is that at the Waffle House? That's how you order it?
Yeah, you gotta go in there with some sort of weird thing. IHOP is better than Waffle House. And we would call the Waffle House the awful waffle. So there you go.
So I was only at Waffle House once.
Yeah.
With you.
Yeah.
And I don't remember us ordering like that.
Yeah. Can you get White Castle without a pickle? I've never had one. I mean, you could, Mary, if you want to be incorrect.
You can.
You could, I guess.
And it's good.
No, it's not. Yeah, so here's the thing. Like, Jenny and I almost got divorced early on in our marriage because we moved to Nashville. And so I grew up in Indiana. I really don't want to keep talking about White Castle, but this story now is important because our whole relationship almost fell apart. Kids, we didn't tell you about this, but there was a time where Daddy was going to leave home because Mommy was totally outrageous. So I lived in Indiana. I grew up on White Castles in the Midwest. That's where White Castles came from. And in the Midwest.
And I grew up in New York.
Jenny grew up in Long Island, New York. Right? With White Castles. But in the Midwest, a cheeseburger comes with cheese, the little diced onions, and pickle. Nothing else. No condiments, no mustard, no ketchup. And that's the way a White Castle should be. If you don't believe that, you're wrong. And then so the first time we go and get White Castle in Nashville, Jenny's like, where's the ketchup? Why isn't there ketchup? And I was like, what are you talking about? So then we went to Long Island and we got White Castle and it was like no pickle and with ketchup. And I tell you what, I was on the phone with a lawyer the next morning saying, if this is the way that Jenny's going to eat her White Castle, I don't know if I can do this.
Well, I'm glad that you did do it.
And now she eats them the way I eat them, which is correct. So.
Well, because you go get them.
There you go. There's no job for crew members. Okay, Nitin. Yeah, I don't know what else. I don't know what to say because I am with you guys. I can't wait till they turn the switch and they let people go back to work. I mean, that's
exactly.
We've been saying that over and over. I'm so we're fortunate here and we've been able to keep doing the work that we do. I can't imagine what it's like for being a crew member, and I can't wait till you guys go back to work.
Absolutely.
It's frustrating.
See, Pia likes to catch up also. All right, Gregory.
That's right. If you like it that way, just go to Crystal. Now, look, Crystal doesn't have the ketchup, Greg. It's just mustard, and that's a whole different burger with a thick bun. But yeah, if you want some stupid stuff, don't come at the White Castle with that. That's right.
Crystal's
Oh man, the last time we got crystals was not good stuff.
See? Give me the ketchup, no pickle.
This is a one of a kind mug that our daughter made us. But yeah, we got to do something with merch, Jenny.
Yeah.
Now that the cruising's going to start.
Yeah, we're gonna get it.
That's right.
We're gonna get it.
So who's new? I didn't see anybody say they were new.
What?
Is tonight just filled with people that are always here? Because if it is, we're sure glad to have you. But there's got to be somebody new out there. I want to say hello to somebody new. What are you looking at your phone for? Are you playing your game again?
No.
And what are the correct toppings for a hot dog? I don't even want to talk about it. Look, let's not even talk about it. What cruise ship?
I'm surprised they kept you around.
What cruise ship are
My
you?
goodness.
What cruise ship are you looking forward most to going back on? We got 18 cruises scheduled.
I'm gonna use a famous line from The Love of My Life.
Yeah.
The next one.
Love of my life. Susie Q is new. Tinkerbell is new. Cruising on the High Seas is lying. You liars. I don't respect it. I don't respect it at all. I respect the not new. How dare you? How dare you guys? Don't show out like that. The locafam ain't about dishonesty.
Gregory's
even
kind
in
of new.
humor. Greg's kind of new. I don't know that Greg's been here.
No.
Now I don't know who's new because everybody's coming out with this.
I love you guys.
I don't like corn dogs. I love corn dogs.
That
What's
is-
up, Joyce? She says she's new. Mark Hammer's new. That name seems new. Stephen Hewitt seems new. Mike Dispenza. Nope, not new. I believe
Nope,
you.
not you and
Cheryl's
Nikki.
new. Cheryl's new. Oh, and Chuck Pelton's new and loves MSC. We love MSC also.
I know. I love MSC.
I cranked up the AC and now it's cold.
I am freezing.
I am freezing also. The air is blowing right on us right now.
And it's like, why did I wear this t-shirt?
Ooh.
freezing.
Jay Mockingbird, thank you for the super chat. Congrats on making 73,000 this week. Man, we are on a roll.
Thank you so much,
and
Jay.
it's a Kaiser roll on top of that.
Oh,
yeah.
Kaiser roll with, oh.
Stop it. We are 73,000, man. We are only 27 away from being legit YouTubers. Now, I already told Jenny that when we get to 100,000, we may not say we're legit until we get to 1 million, but at least when you get to 100,000 subscribers, they send you some hardware. Is the plaque going to be in the studio or is it going to be in your office?
We'll put it in
super
this.
chat.
We'll put it in the studio.
That's right. You
Yeah.
will put it in the... How dare you?
And so, can I just talk about a Kaiser roll real quick? When
Yes.
I was younger, I worked in a bakery, right?
Yes.
And people from Long Island, people from New York, they'll get this.
Yes.
But the breakfast roll is the best. You take a
Question.
Kaiser roll.
Does it have egg on it?
Yes. You take Kaiser roll. Well, I didn't get it with egg because I didn't like egg back then.
That's right.
Kaiser roll, poppy seed on top of the Kaiser roll. You split it. You butter both sides. You get the fried egg. You throw on some bacon and cheese. Wrap it up in that aluminum foil.
Is it
Boy,
delish?
oh boy. Yeah, the bakery, it was crazy there on the weekends for that.
Glenn S. I'm new and White Castle is awful, but you two are great. Hey, look, man. I don't
Thank you,
expect
Glenn.
I don't expect everybody to have stellar like food taste like I do, and so all is forgiven. I think you're great also. The guy doesn't like White Castle. I'm just saying.
And that's okay.
Yes, that's right. Thank you, Jenny. That's okay.
It is.
It's okay by me.
It is.
I never had a corn dog. No, I've had a corn dog.
See, I'm like, you're crazy about corn dogs. I'm not so
I'm crazy about corn dogs.
Yeah, you like corn dogs.
Well, how does that make me crazy about corn dogs?
Like, you love them.
Do I? When's the last time I've had a corn dog? If I was a man that was in love with a corn dog, it's been over a year since I've had a corn dog.
Probably.
So you need to slow your roll, Jenny. Just because it's Tuesday and you're older than me and I'm really... You know what it is? You know I'm hyped up? Because I feel like we are getting closer to cruising.
We are.
Look,
I'm so excited we are.
look, I made the thing in the video today. This is the thing that's blowing my mind. We went from a scenario where everything was very restricted that was coming out from the official like government. Everything they were talking about, very restrictive. And then out of nowhere yesterday, you read that guidance and it says, if you're vaccinated and the people you're with are vaccinated, you don't have to wear a mask, you don't have to social distance, and you can gather in small groups. It didn't give a number. It didn't say like 20 or less, 10 or less. It didn't say people within your own household. It just said you can gather with vaccinated people And it said you can even hang out with people who seem healthy. That seems like the craziest guidance ever. Like, how do you know who's healthy? But that's in the guidance also. So to me, it's getting really loose, and I hope they take that loose approach when it comes to cruising. I don't know that they will, but I was pretty excited because out of all the guidance that's come out over the last year, that's the loosest guidance that we've had. I'm looking for loose guidance. I like loose guidance that I know about.
Yeah. So,
Let me ask this. We had a big fight before the
wait.
show. We had a big fight. Let me tell them about the fight. Okay.
The street food on Mardi Gras has corn dogs, by the way.
I will eat one of those. I'm not opposed to it.
All right, go ahead. Sorry.
We kind of had a little bit of a disagreement. For Christmas, Jenny got me one of the 23andMe Ancestry.com DNA. I don't want to do it because I'm afraid they're going to put a case on me. Like, if all of a sudden...
A case of White Castle.
all of a sudden, my DNA is going to be out there, and somebody's going to be calling me like, your DNA matches something.
It matches all those kids that you didn't know about.
Look, I got 6 kids that I know about. Okay.
Oh, boy. The only two of our 6 are in the house. Could you imagine if there's more of Dad running around?
That would be awesome, right? Gregory, we got a couple little brothers and sisters for you that Mommy didn't tell you about.
Yeah, that would be interesting. We've been married for 18 years,
that
together for 19. So all of those kids better be over that age. I'm just saying.
Exactly. Yeah, we got any hidden kids that you squeezed out? They better be older than our
I don't
marriage.
have any more children.
That you know about.
That I know about for sure.
That you know about.
You're so funny.
That you know about. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so Jonesy OKC says that my DNA would say that I'm part European and part corn dog.
Yeah.
That could be true. That could be true. Yeah, that's all it's going to come back and say. Your people are from England. What did you expect? Now, I think there'll be some stuff in there. My mom said we got some Native Americans and some Irish and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Who knows where the Barnetts are from?
Who knows?
You might not like what you find.
I have mine back. I love what I found.
I was talking about me, Jenny. Why is it got to be about you all the
Well,
time?
I was very excited to see that my dad didn't have any children around. My mother doesn't have any out there
They're not putting
that
no
I
cases,
don't know about.
They're not putting any cases on your dad
Nope.
that I know about.
Oh, I would know about it because they would be in my DNA.
Ellen
I
says
did
I would
find
be
some second cousins, so that was
mostly
very
corn dog.
interesting.
Now you guys know how obsessive I get about stuff. There's a good possibility now, this week, tonight, tomorrow, that I will eat a corn dog. Thank you guys. I didn't need that in my life, but who's making corn dogs around here? There's no cookout here. Probably the last time I had a corn dog was when we lived where there was a cookout.
So Carl B, as a kid, I can remember. So my grandparents used to come out with all my aunts to the house, on the weekends, and we would go to Amityville, near the Amityville Horror House. There was a White Castles there, and we would go in and we would order 200 White Castles.
They hated you.
They hated us.
They hated you there.
Oh boy.
Kevin thinks my ancestors are from Eggland. Well, maybe.
I would agree.
I mean, if I remember my biology, all of us are from Eggland a little bit. It's the way it works.
Not me.
No?
No.
You didn't start with an egg? Do we need to have a discussion?
Oh boy.
We're all from Eggland. Thanks. I appreciate that. Now that's going to be stuck in my head. At one time, we were all but eggs.
Oh, Toy. I cannot believe it, but welcome back.
Jenny, just like I told you, my manager will interrupt live stream every time
I
of the conference.
know. We were just talking the
How
other...
dare they?
I know. We're just going to have a talk with them.
How dare they? You are my father. Lori Lewis, thank you for the super chat. If you only wear a suit when someone is saying to you, will the defendant please rise, don't do the DNA test. Look, I got out of stalking years ago because I didn't like the hours, and basically that's what the court said I had to do. So
You are so silly.
Sarah Phillips is contributing to the corn dog fund. You know what we've never put in the air fryer is a corn dog. Now I'm tempted to maybe get a frozen corn dog or some corn dog minis, put them in the air fryer. It'd be more healthy that way, just to see how that... What do you got to have with your corn dog? Yellow mustard, of course. Are you ketchup or mustard on a corn dog?
Ketchup.
Blasphemy. Blasphemy.
Isn't that funny? But like on a hot dog that doesn't have that casing, it has to be mustard.
Pia wants to know how many people for 200 White Castles. 4 people.
No.
No, you guys would feed a big old house full, right?
Yeah. It was aunts, uncles, cousins, grandparents.
Yeah.
At least 30 of us.
Smoky Traveler, we'll see you Thursday. So yeah, if this isn't enough for you,
Bye,
we will be back live on Thursday at 2 p.m. We go live on Thursday at 2 so that we can pick up some of our friends from overseas. Now, we do have Australia in the house. I saw that earlier tonight.
Yeah.
But we do have a nice European flair on Thursday. And then people that are just goofing off at work, they jump in on Thursday. And then again, as I announced earlier, we're going to do a live mail opening on Thursday at 6 p.m. So you get 2 live shows on Thursday, 2 p.m., 6 p.m. The 6 p.m. we will be opening viewer mail. How about that?
Live. Wow.
Live. We will probably open the mail first and look at
Yeah.
it to make sure that somebody didn't send us a box of poopy. Wouldn't that be the worst? A box of poopy? Yes, Chuck can't wait until I can yell at old. I'm non-confrontational. I think that's what people don't understand. I am an observer of people. I'm not yelling at anybody for being crazy on a cruise ship. I'm just watching, and then I'm going to talk about it. It's story time. I don't want my cruise to be disrupted by me fighting with somebody, so I'm just taking it all in. And yeah, when I get home, I might call you out for grabbing a cream puff.
Yeah. Well, and what's kind of interesting, too, on TikTok, they have this thing going on, right? Like that this passive person is standing right there.
Yeah.
And, someone's going off on them. And then, you wouldn't say anything to anybody.
No.
But then I would come around and go, talk to me.
Ooh.
And then I'll be like, Greg, Danielle, where are you? Protect you, mommy.
Greg is saying something stupid. Can we agree that pigs in the blanket are a superior way of having a breaded hot dog? No, we can't agree on
Gregory, I'm going to have to agree
that.
with you.
We cannot agree on that. So just to answer your question, no. No, we cannot. And
and how do you know what they taste like? Because, I never cooked, Greg, remember?
And how did you leave your shrimp scampi here? We get you a nice shrimp scampi. We order in to celebrate Mommy's birthday, and you don't even eat the food. It's crazy.
That was a lot of food.
It was a lot of food. I'm just kidding. I would never get the Italian from there again.
Really?
I didn't like it.
Uh-oh.
All right, guys. Is it that time already?
Christina V, do I make homemade pizzas now? I very rarely cook. I'm sorry.
Can somebody send a picture of an oven to our house? I want to introduce Jenny.
I don't cook anymore. Kids moved out. We're done.
Oh, man. All right. Thank you guys for stopping by. I hope you got some cruise info. I hope you had some fun, because we sure did. We're going to get out of here. Go visit Nautical Nurse Nancy. She got a show at 10 o'clock. We will be back here on Thursday. Thanks, everybody, for watching the shows, for hitting the like buttons. Thanks, everybody who supports us on Patreon. Thanks for everybody that buys the merch. Thanks for everybody who does everything. We are super excited. We continue to move forward and move onward, even during this challenging time. Thanks for everybody that thinks about us when you're booking your travel. I'm just trying to say thank you a lot. I don't have any thank you for the people that like eggs. I apologize for that. I'm trying. Nope, I can't do it. I can't thank the people that like eggs. But I'm sure I can thank you for something else. So I appreciate you guys so much. What do you got to say, Jenny? Top that.
I can't.
Top that.
Talk to me.
I didn't use the word love. Maybe you just tell them that you love them.
Aw, we love you guys. We're thankful for you guys. And we'll see you Thursday.
That's right. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. My name's Tony.
And hopefully we'll see you on the Lido real soon. I'm Jenny.
And until the next time,
We'll see you on the Lido.
we'll see you on the Lido, hopefully real soon. Bye.
Bye.
Super chat.
That's the wrong thing, Jenny.